So here we are at the dashboard, administrative dashboard here at NobeLab, and I want to show you how to check so that you can avoid actually getting duplicate movie entries. If someone were to place or submit a movie in the front, maybe they hadn't searched well or they'd searched wrong, and instead of the right movie, they would think it's not in there, and so they submit a movie for approval. And of course, when they do submit a movie for approval, you're going to see it. There's going to be draft right next to the name of the movie here. So to do that really quickly, to check and see if you've got duplicate movies in there, because the system won't stop you from putting a duplicate, this is the title of this custom post type, it won't stop you from putting a duplicate entry in there, because each post has its own little post ID in the database. That's known as the primary key. So to do this, to check and see, like if we already had Cloud Atlas in here, you would actually come to Search Movie Reviews and just enter in the name of the movie and click Search Movie Reviews. And that's going to filter out all of those movies, as you can see, except for Cloud Atlas. Now, I could have just entered in Cloud to see if we had movies with more than one movie with Cloud. And there you go. I've got Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1. I could have just also entered in Atlas, and it would have just looked for movies that had Atlas in the title. And mind you that it's looking for a string. As you can see with Clouds, it's looking for a string. So Cloudy will show up when you put in Cloud. It's just looking for that string. It doesn't matter if there's more letters on either or numbers on either side of that string. It's just looking for that string. And that's how you would be able, just to really quick, while you're in there, tell if you had duplicate movie reviews in there. If you do, you're going to want to go ahead and not approve that or delete it. Just be aware that when you do that, for instance, I'm gonna come in here to Ring of Fire real quick. When you do that, you'll want to come into the movie review and you'll want to view the review to see which one has entries underneath it. See, this one has no entries. You see everything's blank. But you want to do that to see which one has entries underneath it, because unfortunately in the system, entries can't be taken from one custom post type and then placed over in another. That can't be done. So you're going to want to make sure that you don't get duplicate movies in there. Yeah, and so like I said, whenever anybody enters something in the front, like I'll come out here to the front and I'll click review movies, and then let's say I searched, I didn't find the movie I wanted, so I came down here and I decided that I was going to submit Test Movie 5, and I'll submit, oh, sorry, and what about the CAPTCHA? Here we are. Give it a moment. System could be running a little slow today. We apologize. We've been doing quite a bit of development on there. Okay. Responses were successfully submitted. Great. Let's come back over here and refresh the movie reviews page. Now I have Test Movie 5 draft. I'm going to come on in here. And you remember before we were getting short codes here and they actually had to be edited. That's no longer applicable. This is now embedded in the PHP. So the only thing you have to do is come right over here, and as long as you've checked and there's no other movies with that name, all you do is just click Publish. So this is now very, very seamless. There's no editing in any way, shape, or form involved there. But like I said, just remember, when people do enter that in and you get that little draft over there, I would just take real quick and just copy and just paste that right in there to see if you have a duplicate movie anywhere. Very, very important. And they will not be able to enter entries in until the movie is approved. So you'll be able to avoid duplicate movie entries coming in there. So if you have any more questions or need any further explanation, just let us know.